From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 7:30. I'm Fred Gossage along with Taylor Plott, Chase Wilson, and Sam Camp in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We have another live update on the severe weather situation. Now that we have a tornado watch in place, we're going to do this at the top and bottom of every hour, every 30 minutes until the threat is over. We'll start coming back more frequently if we get warnings across the area. And then if we have tornado warnings, we'll be live nonstop until the danger is over. We don't have any warnings for any part of the viewing area, but we do have a tornado watch until 1 a.m. in our viewing area. It includes Wayne, Lawrence, Giles, Lewis, Murray, and Marshall counties in Tennessee, and then a tornado watch until 10 p.m. for Hardin County in Tennessee. As the storms get closer a little later this evening, there will eventually be a tornado watch that includes Tishomingo County, Mississippi, and includes North Alabama. The storms just aren't close enough to necessitate a tornado watch just yet. They don't do those hours and hours and hours and hours ahead of time. They wait until the storms are usually an hour or two away from starting to affect the area before they consider a tornado watch. It's kind of like a traffic light and a ready, set, go situation. Ready, or the green light, is back during the outlook in the forecast earlier in the day and the days ahead of time. And then yellow light, or set, that is the middle stage. That's the hour or two before storms form. That's the last tap on the shoulder to let you know, start paying attention now, but the storms aren't at your area now. They will be developing over the next hour or few hours. And then the warning is your red alert stage when you go into shelter. So the watch gets issued an hour or two before the storms start to approach your region. We will get a watch later into North Alabama. We'll switch over to live Viper radar and talk about what's going on. And for our immediate viewing area, not a whole lot just yet. We have had a few spotty showers lifting northeastward across southern middle Tennessee. Not too much to those. The main line is off to the west, however. We'll pan the radar back to the west and look at that thing. And one thing we've noticed here over the past 30 minutes since we got off air on the last live update is that the severe thunderstorm warnings back in the Memphis metro area have been allowed to be discontinued, and the storms are not currently severe warned. There are some bowing structures to the line here east of the Memphis area, so still some gusty winds, but Memphis National Weather Service not issuing tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings on the line just yet. The line will continue to move eastward, and we will watch it carefully. I think the dynamics start to increase in strength once the line gets closer to the area, because the trough starts to go negative tilt as it approaches, and the surface low gets stronger, the wind fields get stronger, and that may cause the line and the wind damage potential to increase versus what it is right now. Not increase versus what we've already had in the forecast, but increase back to where we have severe thunderstorm warnings and maybe some occasional tornado warnings. Now, Taylor's going to put the future radar for the next 2 hours on here, and we're going to step by step a little bit talk about where the line will be over the next couple of hours, and we'll scrub it forward here, say about 15 to 30 minutes or so. Once we get toward 8 o'clock, the line is still well off to the west of our area, moving through Humboldt, Tennessee, through the west side of Jackson and west of Bolivar, Tennessee. We'll continue to about 8:30 or so and see where the line is by that time. And based on the future radar product here by 8:30, it's still not moving too much. It's still off to the west of McNairy County. It's still off to the west of Henderson and Chester counties in Tennessee. But once we start getting closer to 9 o'clock, that line will be knocking on the door just to the west of the area. And I think once we get beyond the time range of this future radar and closer to 10:30, the line will be starting to approach places like Hardin County, Tennessee, toward 10:30, 11. And it may be a little faster than what the future radar shows here, but the general timeline is this will be moving into our viewing area between 10 and 11 o'clock tonight. So we have a little ways to go. That's why we don't yet have a tornado watch over North Alabama, but because the Tennessee part of the line's running a little farther ahead, that's why there is a tornado watch in Tennessee. But for right now, no warnings across the viewing area. We'll take that watch warning map on links one more time, because there are no warnings to talk about, so we're not going to stay here for long. Tornado watch until 1 a.m. for Wayne County, Tennessee, Lawrence County, Tennessee, Giles County, Tennessee, Marshall County, Tennessee, Murray County, Tennessee, Lewis County, Tennessee interviewing area until 10 p.m. for Hardin County, Tennessee. The line will be starting to come into the area by 10 to 11 o'clock and then spread eastward across all of southern Middle Tennessee, all of North Alabama between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the risk of damaging straight line winds and a few embedded spin-up tornadoes as well as isolated flash flooding. We'll continue to watch the situation very carefully. Should any warnings be issued, we'll be live more frequently than our 30-minute cut-ins. Otherwise, the next live update will be at 8 p.m., sooner if necessary, although I think we're okay for a little while. And you know our policy, if a tornado warning is issued in the viewing area, we're nonstop live until the danger is over. For Taylor Plott, Chase Wilson, and Sam Camp, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.